It looks like we're looking for rrwoods and Flash, and this is our first losers round match of top 16.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Hold on.
We're trying to find where Flash is, you know. It's always hard to find people during tournament day, especially
Yep. Shout out to TOs, bro. They got to do so much work finding the players, getting everything set up, making sure the bracket runs on time. Yeah, everybody, thank you, TOs, man. You go to any event, any tournament, TOs are like the backbone of this event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they do so much work, and I feel like they don't get enough appreciation.
Yeah.
So
Even like organizing is a really big ordeal, especially like at corporate locations in round one.
Absolutely.
You got a lot more red tape than just like doing it at like.
It's a massive pain in the ass. Like
Yeah.
it's such a hassle. I do not envy them in the slightest. I could never do it. The stress would just kill me. I'm not built for that. I have so much respect for it. Anybody who runs events like these, like, again, could not do it myself. It's a whole team effort. So in the meantime, just waiting on our.
Oh, here he comes. Flash is here.
Let's see what we got. Actually, let me pull up the.
It's rrwoods versus Flash.
Looks like we got our losers round one match playing up next. We got rrwoods and Flash.
Yeah, Flash is the losers.
Flash and losers is crazy,
Yeah.
by the way. Like that's an upset. Him being put in losers.
Oh, it's definitely an
That's
upset.
an upset.
Yeah.
100%.
He's definitely. I know one of the things that he mentioned was like he doesn't play on gold cap very often. One of his matches in pools, he put positive offset instead of negative offset. 'Cause people generally play around negative 1.6 or so.
Right.
To try to adjust compared to white cap. But he used positive offset and he lost. And
Again, what did I say about tournament things, man? You got to be ready for that.
Yeah.
You don't know what kind of cap you're gonna play on. You don't know if it's gonna be gold or white. You don't know what's sync, how it's gonna feel compared to what you're used to.
Yeah.
If you're used to an environment where there's like no noise pollution, it's like nobody really like behind you, like distracting you. Like again, you gotta account for everything.
Environment's extremely different.
Anything can happen, man.
But, this match, there's not really much to say. Flash has been around for quite a while.
Well, actually, both these players are like pretty much OGs. They've both been playing for a long time.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the way I call it, battle of the old heads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
As far as like rhythm games are concerned, definitely old heads. Been around for a long time in the game, which means you can't sleep on them. They probably have a lot of more like old school chart knowledge as well.
Oh yeah.
So you can't like pick like an old song on them and just kind of like ride on that. And Flash has extremely good MA.
Oh, he's also like really, really good at adjusting. Even though I had the anecdote earlier, but in general, he's very good at like trying to find the window.
Exactly. And again, in tournament, you can't have to ask for a better scope.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't set your offsets to some positive or gold.
Sometimes it's like too egregious.
Just a little bit.
Oh, it looks like we're starting off with
Megalovania
CSP. Now we're playing on World. So the shock errors are actually way more tolerable, way more easy.
All the Undertale charts are, every single chart for every single Undertale song in the game, they are all shock charts, and this is easily one of the more egregious ones, because the shock arrows are so close. It is like, you see that the window is so small, but thanks to DDR World, they actually increase the window, so you're less likely to trigger a shock arrow, which is like beforehand, just breathing on the arrow.
Exactly.
A shock arrow.
Yeah.
And now it's so much more doable, albeit still very difficult. It's still an 18. It's still, you have to pay attention, treat every shock arrow like it's a jump, however you want to hit it. There's different tech for everything. And it's like, again, all the other charts are brutal, dude. They're all exhausted.
Flash looks kind of a weird miss right there. But, could be bad placement.
You got a solid lead right now, about 30 EX.
That's what we're talking about, that old school MA.
Exactly, man. That being said, I'm not sure how familiar Flash is with like more of the newer charts.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's not.
Yeah. It's like he's kind of just walking on, just kind of sight reading a lot of like the newer songs. Like Megalovania Challenge was I believe it was like a GP song at one point, like the chart.
Yeah.
And then they released it for everybody else to be able to play.
Yeah. I believe its first arcade release was A3.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now everyone has access to it. It is brutal. Here we got the slowdown. The first one, there's one more at the end. And right now it looks like Flash still has a sizable lead. God, these shock arrows hurt my eyes, man. They're way too close. And that's the thing too, we see that many shocks close to each other. nerves kick in.
Exactly.
You're like, I can't touch any of these, man. And you end up losing more stamina that way.
Shock airs are also like especially tricky because if you trigger one, it kind of compounds because it adds like hidden and sudden.
Exactly. You hit one, then you miss like 10 notes.
Yeah, right there. What do you say? What do you say?
What did I just say? God damn it.
But either way, I think Flash had a sizable enough lead.
It was like almost 100 EX. It was
Yeah.
a sizable lead. I think, but again, as you can see, the sync, not only is the sync on this chart rough in general, but they try to lock into it when there's that many shocks on a gold cap.
Exactly. So many factors that affect sync.
Way too many variables.
Too many things in the mental side.
If I remember correctly, like, typically with this song, it's pretty late. But because you're playing on gold cap, you get to adjust for that.
Yeah.
So it's very rough.
I'm not sure whose pick that was, but I'm just gonna assume it was Flash's.
I'm gonna assume it was Flash.
Yeah.
And what we got for the next song? With the 15th holder,
We got Cleopatrysm. Very straightforward.
Okay, this is definitely in Flash's wheelhouse. This is just straightforward 15.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is gonna be the most intense MA battle.
Yeah.
rrwoods got a lock in for this one, man.
The chart really doesn't do anything too much. There's like definitely some syncopation, but I don't think that's really gonna affect players of this caliber.
Not at all. It's just a whole lot of some drill patterns, but like aside from that, it's just again syncopated patterns.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. It's just gonna be pretty much a straight MA battle.
Yeah.
I know I said ignore the PBs, but rrwoods really they at least both know the chart.
Yeah.
So we'll see thinking like, what happens in a lot of tournament matches, people raise their PBs a lot. Like either might get a new PFC, they might like knock off like 30 perfects. So
we also don't know, like Flash doesn't have his PFC, but you don't know what his EX score was.
Exactly.
Right?
It could have been like not a PFC, but like one grade.
Exactly.
Like
one
10
grade with like
perfects.
20 perfects or something. Exactly.
We don't know. That being said, I do like the song.
Oh yeah.
The song
Very
is great.
good song.
Every game I see it, I gotta try it. Great song.
Nobody can touch you. Show 'em off.
Both players locking in right now. Flash got a small little lead. But
Flash trying to bracket some of these jumps. So far it's working out, but we'll see if that holds
again,
up.
I dare risky to attempt to brackets here, man.
Both players holding very strong PFCs. With a lead from his personal best, which it was like
Very
55, so plus 10 is already really solid.
Yeah, this kind of straightforward chart is like Flash's specialty, man. I think rrwoods is more, as far as I'm aware, he's very good at like gimmicky, more like
That is the kind of stuff he does.
yeah,
enjoy.
definitely more like weird charts and then straightforward stuff. Flash is locked in.
Yeah.
Do not pick these against him if you can help it. That being said, it's still a lock. It's still pretty close.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's like it's within 10 EX, so
Very close.
It's just the music in you and the world to come.
rrwoods, he's like,
and here comes a syncopated section.
Clawing back
Oh,
up.
no.
But I feel like if Flash has to make a really critical mistake to throw the lead right now. There's not that any really crazy patterns coming up. The rest of the chart, very straightforward. There's one more long drill coming up, and then it's just 8 drills the rest of the song.
Yep.
So we're just about wrapping up.
I think both players get the PFC, but Flash has the lead.
Flash has at least good 20 EX on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's that MA difference.
And Flash takes it, man. Again, straightforward charts.
New PB for rrwoods.
Absolutely.
Always happy for that.
44 and 19.
Oh. Yeah, different caliber.
Yeah.
Half as many perfects.
Flash adjusted, man. I really thought rrwoods would have had it on MEGALOVANIA, but Flash is really good at, like, he didn't hit a single shock arrow.
Nope.
Final stage.
Oh, man. That was a good set. That was a good set. rrwoods put a really good fight.
It's always good to see a double PFC in tournament.
Absolutely. Especially when it's a PB.
Oh yeah, especially.
You love to see that. 'Cause even if you lose, you still know you're like, you can feel the improvement mid-set.